Looks like someone's got a case of this streaming Tuesdays. Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween, everybody! This is the Laser Time stream. We're doing Assassin's Creed, but I thought we might as well show off our shitty costumes.
Oh no! Not again!
Jeans on.
I'm Garfield, yo! I'm Garfield. Yo, what up? Mondays forever. How's it going? It's Garfield in the fucking house. I have no idea if I can
John
play.
Hurt.
That doesn't sound like Renzo music.
That's all I. Yeah.
I don't know if I can even play the game like that, but we're going to give it a shot. This is AC Origins, and holy shit. Hi, I'm Chris Antista, or Garfield.
I'm Matt.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Oh, I should have brought out the...
Dave.
Dave's a Spaceball-specific chest burster. Holy shit.
I'm John Hurt.
Still John Hurt.
Yes. It's the same guy. That's
He
references that it happened before.
That's how I argued to my girlfriend that it was still a couple's costume, because she was Ridley, and I was like, well, I'll be John Hurt,
Ripley.
but I'm putting a top hat on that alien.
How are we doing? Can people even see us? Type in the chat and ask if people can see us.
Okay. Hello. Hey, Booster Duck.
Uh-oh.
I mean, he also wasn't a spotty green snake either, so...
I know. It's limitations. You can't exactly go to any store.
But this is odd.
Oh, sorry.
I want to commit to this hat, but I can't hear a fucking thing. So, Assassin's Creed. Guess what? This used to be one of my favorite series in the universe, and I kind of fell off. It's an annual game. What are you going to do? Let's see if I can whistle for my
a lot of them come out. You can jump on every once in a while.
Okay, JR Nubis says, boy, does Chris hate Mondays. So I'm going to take that as confirmation.
Mondays?
Not again, chest burster. Yes, Stacey D Pro.
Oh, not again.
What is that
What's he holding? It looks like he's opening up a jar of pickles.
I don't know.
When he runs. Is this the new Naruto run? Is this how teenagers are going to run?
But
Disco Hero says, "Holy shit, Garfield is wharfing up Chris."
Excuse me. I think it should be more prevalent now than ever. That's the Mario run that Naruto does.
Actually, what Chris did was drink Garfield's cum. This is what happens when you drink Garfield's cum. You come out of his body.
Congratulations, Chris.
So you guys can hear the game, right? I can't hear it through my awesome head, man.
It's very subdued right now.
You know, those little kids.
So let us know if we need to turn up the game sound.
Can you climb a pyramid?
Not yet. I need to get out of this area, probably.
Gun Cannon D says they're on the last level of Mario Odyssey and watching the last episode of Stranger Things, and yet they're here.
Cool.
Fuck this flamingo. Come on. Yes, right in the neck. Oh!
Dragobez says I was seriously confused by the title when I got the email alerts.
What was that?
Dave named it Ass Cream Oranges.
Looting the mangoes. So I fell off the AC series. The last one I played was Black Flag. I'm surprised for someone who it doesn't feel like it, but it is.
Yeah,
that was
like
2012 or 2013.
That was the 360 PS3 port for the launch of.
It branched.
Okay, so 2014.
This is my first Xbox, or this is my first PS4 Assassin's Creed ever. I can't even believe that. Oops, so I don't like that.
What'd you play Black Flag on?
Xbox One, but I skipped the last two, and they took a year off, so it's been a while. Yeah. This is kind of neat. You can call in your homie Bird.
And you got the PS4 Pro, so it does that quicker. I think if we did it on my basic PS4, it would have taken a little while longer.
Draggle Bez, VGA has not been recorded yet. You can still get in your answer, which is why I assume you're
asking. So now I'm out hunting, and I can send my Boyd out, and he'll find shit for
like
me.
a Boyd.
There we go. Target located. I can go back to me. And let's see here.
19-minute fire asks, so are you guys working in the lab late one night?
We will be, because we'll also be streaming Steven Universe.
Today might as well just be called Franchises Dave Doesn't Really Know Day.
Dave, you gotta watch Steven Universe.
I watched like 2 episodes. That's okay.
It's so good, man. And I just
saw there's like 4 cartoons I need to watch.
The first 2 episodes?
Yeah, I watched the Cookie Cat.
Is this taking full advantage of your PS4 Pro as Disco Hero?
And I watched one with his dad.
That's up.
His dad's the best character.
You guys cannot stop talking about TV in the middle of every single game conversation.
But it's germane because the next thing we're streaming is when we do Steven Universe. We'll just talk about what comic books.
Why not take down someone else too? Oh, damn it! Stop running. There you go.
More violent than Breath of the Wild. I don't like seeing the blood.
It's weird. I know Ubisoft doesn't like the joke of Ubisoft game because they tend to release a bunch of the same stuff, but every one of their games informs every other one of their games. How am I supposed to... Am I doing this wrong?
Is Johnny 5 in this too, like he is in Watch Dogs?
But, remember Far Cry Primal?
Yeah.
Like all the crafting elements, like that's totally in here. There's
definitely got the same sort of environment as Primal.
I don't know what happened. I
think it's cool. I think it's cool that they have this like style and these certain themes that they hit on a bunch and like really work on. Because then you feel like I'm a Ubisoft fan, so like I like to see them just build and build and build. It's like almost like it's one massive series.
Yeah, exactly. And they continue to build off one another, and because Ubisoft released like 6 games a year, they build pretty fast. So for me,
if I played them all, I probably wouldn't think it's cool.
I played a bunch of Watch Dogs 2, and I like that way more than I expected. But
I want to play that so I can see my house.
You might be disappointed. They don't have the studio.
I can't go down the streets. This
no,
weird little
it doesn't
alley.
exist. They had to. Oh, hello. Here's where we need to go.
I mean, the city's probably better off with that.
So I am playing this on a PS4 Prizzle Snow. You need to be. You're the judge. You should be the judge of whether this looks discernibly better. I honestly can't tell.
I mean, I can't compare it to the other thing. I mean, and I did just see a bunch of textures pop in. So
exactly.
Like, while you were asking that question.
Chris's collusion with Ubisoft with microparts is the same as Paul Manafort with Russia. I brought politics into your video games. Thank you, Night Dehumidifier. And shove.
Don't worry, there's a hay bale down there.
Is he teaching him how to scraw? I haven't scrawed yet. So this is informed South Park as well? No, not necessarily. But I played the first four Assassin's Creed games, and it was like to its discredit, the first game was like barely a game. It didn't have a lot of functionality or things to do. And opening up this and seeing a wealth of options that I wasn't used to was pretty like it was off-putting in the beginning. But the itch, like about an hour in, that old itch came back. The AC itch. I just noticed Chris is dressed like Garfield. Harriet Rodder, do you not have eyes?
Triangle Best says you better not be pulling a Kevin Spacey.
What?
The guy touching the little kid.
That's right. I'm Kaiser Soze. No, that used to be pulling a Kevin Spacey. How much lasagna has Chris eaten today?
0. It's all about the gabagool.
I don't like.
He's a Garfield that likes gabagool.
I don't like savory cake. Oh, the gabagool. Hey, the first white dude we ever seen in the game.
Are they gonna have a kid fight? Like what?
Kid fight.
Shit if I know. I can't hear, and I'm playing a game silently, so I'm just gonna attack whoever I must. I'm really bad at the combat, but I'm trying to get my parry skills back. If you look over here, oh, I don't have access to that anymore, but I had built up a bunch of my
So for a while, it was like the mainline Assassin's Creed, and then the ones with the subtitle were like a spin-off series. But now they're all subtitled, right? So how can you tell when they're like, we really put it into this, and this is one of the main games?
I got it. I have to. Those people were really strong.
Those Romans?
I don't know. I think we're in like the year 90, maybe.
Post-G's?
I gotta tell you, I'm bored as shit. The stories, they just go right through me. I open up my phone every single time. But let me lock on to some objectives. Semi-Pro Weeaboo says, I'm here to make sure people stop bullying Matt J in the YouTube comments.
They're not bullying
me. Is that you or someone thinking we're all collectively Bob Mackey?
Well, one guy said that I like Jimmy Fallon, which I've never said. I hate Jimmy Fallon, so I don't know. Harry Todd says, my period-appropriate Egyptian cosplay. Oh, and Dehumidifier says, black people equal good guys, white people equal bad guys. Surely this won't lead to people getting angry about that. Well, that Ian Chong guy loves this game, so I don't think so.
I don't know who he is.
Don't worry about him. You're better off.
I don't.
Oh, Newly Sad has a primer for me. Ask Creed 1 is Hoodman stabs Templars. Ask Creed 2 is I'm stabbing over here. Ask Creed 3, Hoodman stabs Britos. And Ask Creed 4, you are pirate.
I gotta tell you that the accents in this sound very similar to the Italian accents in Brotherhood.
Hey, I'm building a pyramid over here.
Oh,
hey, let my people
this
go.
Pharaoh over here busting my tombs.
Yo, what's with all these wasps?
Ask Creed stories are inconsequential. I didn't say that. I just said like I don't care that much, and I sat here and watched the whole thing. I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy's name or who he works for or what he does or even care that much. Is
Rami Malek in this game? I feel like every time we have Egyptians in something, somebody puts Rami Malek in it somewhere. I love that guy.
That guy from Lost.
Is he from Lost?
No.
He was on The War at Home. Remember that show?
I do. God damn it! Yes. The first time they fucking ruined the animated domination block. I think.
Oh,
Snuck in a live-action sitcom.
It was like an 8:30 show. Wiki Boris says yes.
Hey.
Oh yeah, he's Mr. Robot. That's Rami Malek.
Oh, he's in this?
He's the Egyptian pharaoh in Night at the Museum movies, but
anybody talking? Hi, also is Matt J dressed like Sarah Silverman? Someone remembers his Sarah Silverman program production art.
You just needed to bring a really elderly dog.
Aw, I love that dog. That dog's dead.
What? Rami Malek's in the Night at the Museum movies? Is he some really creepy kid?
He's the pharaoh.
He's
the Egyptian pharaoh.
He's got to be like 5 years old. Oh, I guess he's young. He's young. He's a young pharaoh.
He was like 23 or whatever.
Man, those movies look terrible.
I love that guy. I think Wikipar's answering me. He also might have been answering Samipar Ruyabu, who says, "Are the present-day segments more than just cutscenes in this one?"
I think that's sort of the thing. It's the first, maybe other than Black Flag, the first AC game I've played where they don't start you in the real world or the present day, and they just jumped you into the past. And like, I've never met these fucking people before, and they started throwing around names. And like, all right, I'm just gonna stop paying attention.
Oh, see that Michael's in the chat. By the way, I didn't call this stream Ass Cream Oranges. That was somebody else.
Ass Cream Oranges.
Someone else did that, not me.
If you get that while trick-or-treating, call the police.
Janko Best says they're okay. I think they're referencing Night at the Museum movies, which are okay. At least the first one is. It's fine. It's a fine kids movie. I saw it on Christmas Day.
Look, just because Rami Malek played a teenager in a horror game movie doesn't mean he's that young.
Disco Hero asked if I ate the space special. Yes, he did.
The what? Is that a
Space
Spaceballs
special.
reference?
That's how he got the
Check,
thing
please.
You always know a joke is good
We
when
are
someone says check,
Pluto.
please. Someone to watch
the bark,
all
you dummy.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Y'all should know that. Posterbird, I'm going to have something hopefully up by tonight or later tomorrow to cap off an Elm Street Nightmare. Even though there's one episode left for people who aren't patrons. He's in every one of them, isn't he? Oh, but that was a posthumous movie, I believe. The
Yeah,
third
that's right.
Night at the Museum.
Easy Peasy says, "My kill, Rapar Wrath."
That's pretty good.
Still the Windbreaker
God damn
says,
it!
Sweet Pikachu costume, Chris.
Does this look like fucking Pikachu? What the hell? Look at his tail. How does this tail look
Pikachu
like
has a tail. It's got
It's
the
a
black part.
lightning bolt.
Yeah, but his has a black part at the end. It could just be a shitty one.
Come on.
Dave, I saw a guy dressed like the
Pikachu's
kid
not
from
this fat.
Monster Squad
Oh.
today.
Which one? I mean, the
one
main
with
one,
the
the Stephen
Stephen
King
King
is
shirt.
cool or
Yeah.
whatever. Which he is. He's cool again. I
Yeah,
love
no
Stephen King
reboot,
now.
Rad Red. Unless we do, it'll
Except
be
for,
our Super Bowl, or we'll do it only for patrons or something like that. Pretty funky dance, Garfield.
I do it? What?
How you do it.
Is that-
Show you how I do it. Yes.
He touched me with his belly.
Yes.
Crackle Baz asks, is that Chris's natural body weight? That,
Yeah, he finally stopped sucking it in to put this costume on.
This has suddenly become a YouTube.
What am I doing? What's happening? Oh my god.
TG Diva says Pokemon are like the Avengers of Nintendo.
So Garfield is Chris's persona? Explains a lot, says City Pro. Really does.
This guy looks like Chop Top from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. With the thing on his head.
Ben Kingsley?
Yeah, it does look
Yeah.
like Ben Kingsley.
Is it Ben Kingsley, Wiki Paras?
King Bensley.
Is it the Mandarin? God, he can play any ethnicity.
Yeah, you can be whatever you need. Remember when I found out he was just a white guy, I was
damn.
like, oh, that sucks.
Haircut says, damn, Garfield's hung and ready to get down.
Thank you.
This one is
Hopefully
not
this-
suitable for YouTube advertisers. Man.
Blocked on Twitch. Look, it comes with shitty cotton fat. I'm not that big.
There's got to be
Going,
like that would
guys.
be a good costume to wear to like a house party, because then like if you get lucky, you'd be like, hey, look, I'm less fat than I originally let on.
Yeah, yay!
I got
What up,
laid,
Rusty Venture?
I got laid once in a costume.
What costume was it?
It was a pimp costume.
Ah.
I had grown out my beard, shaved lightning bolts in the side of my face, sunglasses. We had gone. It was awesome. It was the greatest plan my friend ever had. Because we found literal leisure suits with like matching hats at like 15 years ago at a thrift store. And he's, well, we need gold chains, but what can we put on the chains? He's like, we'll go and get some like dollar army toys, like a whole fucking tank, and we'll just buy gold spray paint and spray paint toys gold and hang them from our chains. I'm
That's
like,
pretty funny.
that's the cool. It works for everything. A He-Man figure, like a McDonald's toy, spray paint it gold, hang it from a chain. You look pimp.
Truckabus says Ben Kingsley is basically the good version of Rob Schneider.
What?
Who, it's right, he also can play any ethnicity.
Rusty Venture.
He's Hispanic, right?
Who?
Rob Schneider? Or is he, it's just his wife is.
His wife
Because
is.
his TV show's about like all these Hispanic people in my house,
I'm learning.
and I'm a white guy.
As a conservative, closeted racist who's kind of learning about a new culture. So I married one of their hot ones.
Rusty Venture, I am Philly enough to be into the Dead Milkmen, but if you quiz me, I won't be able to answer anything. It's been a long time.
They're playing tonight, the Dead Milkmen?
In Philly.
Dude, I did not know they still play.
You'll see stickers and shit for them everywhere.
I was originally sad about they had that Pumpkin Drublick thing last weekend, but Goldfinger wasn't there, so I was
I
like, that's
know,
half the reason I was gonna go.
Goldfinger wasn't there?
Well, they had to cancel.
They did have Bad Religion, which is like I've never seen Bad Religion live, and I was like, ooh, that'd be
They're
cool.
really good
Cool.
live.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
They may be
Ooh.
them and Band of Horses are like I own the most albums from them and still have not seen them in concert.
You guys going to see Weird Al and his special tour? No, I can't wait for this thing.
I want to see him.
gotta buy my
I want to
tickets
see him
soon.
do the songs I actually like.
Well, my favorites of his are the originals and
That's very
genre
hipsterish of you.
pastiches.
They're the ones you don't feel like
Is it?
super cornball for going to see live.
Yeah, I guess so. But I just think Skipper Dan is the best song ever written. Teacher Diva
damn.
might go see Frontline Assembly on Friday. I don't know who that is.
Is that a new war game?
Waffle Robot
Sweet-
says Sweet Heathcliff. Sweet Heathcliff, the cat costume.
Oh, don't insult me like that.
That's true, Easy Peasy. We are all musically stuck in 2002. I went a little bit further than that. Not much further.
Any abilities you'd like to see? I think Michael said I should unlock this one. Oh no, I can't.
So in the Fractured But Whole, you could get an Assassin's Creed outfit. Can you get a South Park outfit in this? That'd be pretty
No,
rad.
not using Uplay. Ever.
Tranquil says your Meowth from Pokemon.
Come
Yeah,
on.
That's right.
So
Hey. And he
I
also
can now
is a
dual
I'm
wield.
Oh,
walking
you can get a
Lasagna cat, says Freddy Krueger.
no.
camel.
Get a camel.
Oh yeah, I can call my camel. This is back where I was playing from.
Does he whistle like in Shadow of the Colossus? Comes barreling into this.
Now make him spit.
It's just that he's not that fast, and I don't know where I'm going. Let me see my quests.
Yeah, like I actually kind of want to
Mark
see.
that
I want to
PS.
see a camel trot. I don't think I've ever actually seen a camel trot in
So
anything.
do some camel
I
dressage.
do hope you're ready for this, Dave. Yeah.
Triangle
Walk
Biz,
like a camel. Okay, that's too hard to get a.
Triangle Biz says we always knew that Chris is a giant pussy.
What?
cat.
Oh.
Easy peasy
Yeah, he's
says
a
you're
big
a
giant
bootleg
pussy.
Orange Felix the cat.
Where's your magic bag?
Now, what sort of sucks without being able to hear, like
Zelda Windbreaker also said that.
sometimes you'll wander into restricted territory and you hear people yelling at you, and that's your cue to go. Oh, whoops!
Through the
Just need to
Forbidden
go right here.
Zone.
And Destructo84 says you should have put 2 arms in your head and be Gazorpazorp field.
Oh, that would man, that would have made it a much better costume.
Enchiladas.
However, it has yeah, I want to leave C1.
Yeah, did you actually buy this?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
costume?
but again, it's there's too many embarrassing Rick and Morty fans out there. Like before I talk about it on a podcast again, I want it to die down.
Everything we
All
love
the
has embarrassing
Szechuan
fans.
sauce and the people who believe they're smart because they
embarrassing-
get a joke in a
There's
cartoon.
embarrassing game fans. There's embarrassing wrestling fans. There's
Yeah,
embarrassing
every-
comic fans. There's,
Yep.
You can't.
We're about to play a
the-
Steven Universe game.
The only thing that has no
Fans
embarrassing
are-
fans whatsoever is Laser Time.
And I don't even know.
Everyone who loves us is great.
I recommended Steven Universe, and like the first time I did it on a podcast, people were like, the only thing I've heard about Steven Universe is that their fans are annoying. Like I don't even know what people mean by that.
That is a lot of people who aren't into the show, that's their excuse, which is a shame. Like, you should not enjoy something just because somebody annoys
That's
you
pretty
that
dumb.
likes it.
It's pretty dumb.
You know,
I guarantee every Trump voter likes RoboCop. It's not going to stop me from liking it.
I got over it with anime. So if I can enjoy that.
Hey, trophy.
Trophy. And remember, we'll also be taking
tip my hat
Steven
to
Universe
you.
for a spin. I'm in the Animus. Me.
Yeah, after this, we'll be playing the new Steven Universe game, which is a lot of fun.
This game has some entertaining animal bugs. Oh, I do love good animal bugs.
They're basically like.
Oh, Animus time.
I've seen like a picture of it, and it's like a crocodile standing on its hind legs with its arms out, and its head is basically like on a string. It's weird.
This is a portable Animus.
Looks that way.
Taking this Animus around town.
It looks like the Animus in an otter box.
She's also in Egypt.
Hitler was a vegetarian. FDR ate babies.
Zelda
Yeah.
The
Windbreaker
world of
says,
shades of gray, says Rusty Venture.
Zelda Windbreaker is disappointed that you and I, Matt, didn't dress up as Pokemon as well.
Come
What are you? I'm an Ekans. I've got
I
a.
had to match the stream. Now I'm a star you.
Garfield.
I'm one of those 70s costumes, though, just a picture of your face, the character's face on their shirt. I think I was the last kid to wear one of those. I did that for Barney when I was little.
Bonnie.
Barney! I had a Barney, like a plastic mask with like a plastic smock that had his face on it, like he was a fan of himself.
Steven Universe fans bombard fan artists with death threats if people make fan art where Amethyst is too thin or Garnet is too light-skinned.
Yes.
Amethyst is a fucking shapeshifter. She can literally be anything.
Yeah. Yeah, but she is default thick as hell, and that's what people want her to stay as.
Yeah,
but so do I.
But that's the purpose of fan art. You didn't get permission. Do whatever you want. Oh, 20 Uplay points. Gonna spend that in the Uplay store this week.
Oh, someone said something funny about that earlier.
Oh,
Sammy Pro Weeble says this is like one of those consoles in a suitcase, but with an animus. Remember those?
no.
You remember like carrying your console around in a thing, and then GameCube came out and had its own handle on it. And
They
everybody forgot?
advise you not to use the handle.
Yeah.
Because your Alf costume is a total knockoff. Sorry, man.
Jesus.
Smikey only knows Steven Universe from Tumblr porn art. There's some pretty good Tumblr porn art of Steven Universe.
Is Jay an Amethyst or a Garnet or a Carrie or a Miranda? This
I'm
is
a Pearl.
easy peasy.
First of all, I'm
Interact.
a Pearl
my bad.
and Steven's dad.
Wait, is there anything else I can do in here? Can I leave?
Can she do crazy assassin crap?
I just want to see where I am.
It looks like you're in Egypt. You're in a tomb. Rusty Venture said Hitler had wicked bad thoughts.
Wicked bad farts from Hitler.
Hitler? There was no Family Guy this week.
It's
You
probably
guys
the
don't-
worst thing he ever did. I don't watch new Family Guys.
K's X or Kaze X, please let me know.
Huh?
Says I'm a personified Starman from Mario.
He's a Starman.
This is so badass.
Waiting in the
Is this?
sky.
Does anybody know Assassin's Creed very well? Is this a character from a previous game? I got no clue. I remember.
think this might be the first time you play as a woman on this side
Yeah.
of the.
I remember Anna from Frozen was in here, and so was Nolan North. That's about it. No, she's
we
news
knew
this
you
week.
weren't referencing
Wiki
the
Parez.
Family Guy
Thank you, Wiki
Yeah.
Parez. Feel free to drop me mad hints publicly or on my phone, even though I don't know where it is.
TG Diva says, I regularly wear a Garnet dress when teaching, which my students realize, and I still haven't seen Steven Universe yet. I just thought it was cute. It does sound cute. I love Garnet. I love all... God, every character in the show is the best. There's no character on that show that when an episode's focused on them, I'm like, ah, jeez.
Maybe the mailman.
You don't like him?
I don't think so.
Dude, I
I'm
like
trying to
him.
think of somebody.
He's so much fun.
trying
He's
to think
such
of
a dork.
somebody. The one I tend sometimes.
I knew it. It felt like a title screen.
Urgins.
You haven't even made it past that
urgins.
title screen.
Ass, cream,
This took like
oranges.
2 fucking hours
Mario had a good title screen.
of like mainline.
Starring Owl.
That's a real ass looking.
Yeah,
Whatever that
send
is.
you my
Hawk?
pet bird.
Hi, I'm Yamu Surroundings.
You'll have to tell me what's being said or hello, lava. Oh yeah, there's collusion happening in the chat. Cool, easy peasy. Thanks for noticing. It's like if you wanted to
I
collude,
said Hawk TG Diva.
if you wanted to collude, now would be the time. No one's gonna fucking notice compared to some of the other collusion happening. Okay, where am I trying to go?
Rusty Venture says, like an origin, climbing Ubi Towers for the very first time.
So this is I'm trying to remember something
Parodying
to
like a
compare this to.
surgeon's.
Like I'm not controlling this. I just said
Oh, really?
go follow a road
You're not
There we
and take me
controlling
back
this?
into town. No, I mean I can like I can take control anytime I want. But if I want to just do something
the-
else,
Like look at your phone,
well,
watch
or
Bob's Burgers.
Well,
check
can
out this sweet frame
You
rate.
could do that. I feel like in like the GTA
Red Dead
games.
Redemption, yeah.
like I'll just follow the guy.
You can set a waypoint. I don't want to. Sometimes I don't. Ooh, I'm not going to let him do that.
Semi
though.
Pro Weeaboo asks, "Where's the VGA raccoon unlockable costume?" Only then would there be true collusion.
They
Thunder
still don't
versus
know about
Fork.
the show. Please don't tell them.
Which he does not have.
Oh,
Did
an
you jump in the hay
exclamation
bale?
point. Where?
Booster Duck says, Chris, why didn't you get the Camel Armor DLC? That's a way back, right? You young kids won't get that reference. Horse armor?
I get it now.
Wait, there are horses here? Why would you ride a camel if there were horses here?
Because it's a fucking camel, dude. Look at him. He's
They're,
adorable.
they're slower and they've got worse posture.
Doesn't his-
They
Doesn't
retain
his-
water.
Doesn't
so
his
they
dick
can live
nose
in the
make you
desert.
want to fucking smoke cigarettes? Yeah.
What? 19 Metaphor said, did the game already tell us that this game was developed with hundreds of people of different races, religions, and genders? Is that a thing that Assassin's Creed does?
What's up, blacksmith? What can I buy? A true friend.
Aw. He's a little donkey. Get a donkey.
Oh, that looks like fucking real money. No, that's the money I already have. Wow, I might have a lot of money.
Super Weeble says
Not
every AC
really.
has done that since the first. I did not know that.
Okay, so you can't
Dude,
drive
that dog is dead.
ride a horse in sand.
What the fuck?
And
Look
go
out!
longer without
Dog!
water.
No!
No!
Okay,
Whoa.
wow, that was
Is that what is that?
so close.
Heritage says camels are ornier. do you mean ornerier or hornier?
Hernier.
Hermagerd.
Don't. Oh god.
TG Diva says the
Oh!
voice. Why did your back?
I got bloody knees. Bloody knees.
My husband since yesterday.
TG Diva says
Hello.
the donkey voiced by Eddie Murphy.
Magi, help me, I will pay you.
That was foul. Oh wait, that was the Milan line.
My dear
Phew, the
husband
dog is
Claudius
safe.
took a boat out
So
of
what's
the
she asking me to
winter
do?
was the lake.
See the road here not returned. Go look for my
Side
friend.
quest, side quest, side quest.
Honor a wife's pay.
I didn't see if there were any main quests happening.
Sing one jump.
I will seek him out.
Do be
I will
quick.
see. Burp, burp. Let me see if there's any real quests I can go
Hidden
on.
tags.
Easy Peasy says, find these feathers
Aha.
for me. Find these feathers.
I don't need this bullshit. So that's probably the one I'm leading up towards.
IG Metafire says, when it came to the camels in this game, is the camel's toe the most detailed since Senran Kagura? Slay 10 rats in my basement, says Pasta Bird. Oh, TG Diva says, just keep the camel away from Conan the Barbarian. Remember when he punched that camel?
No.
Schwarzenegger.
The Suns.
Where'd my camel go? Come on!
Rusty Venture, I've never been to the Philly Hooters. I've never been to any Hooters.
Oh, there he is.
You guys
Hey,
want to go to
he's
Hooters
stuck in a
after
wall.
this?
Where's my dog? Where's my roll dog?
CCD Pro says there's no hay bales. We just
There
saw
he
a
is.
hay bale. Maybe you can't jump into it, but someone was pulling one.
Yeah, I've not done that yet. I'm actually pretty shocked.
Oh, Rusty Venture says the band. I'm not familiar with that band.
Which band?
Hooters?
There's a band called Hooters?
I guess.
That's bad branding.
Did you know that it's Shooters
Going
Night at
all the way
Hooters?
over there.
Or maybe it's Hooters Night at Shooters.
Fact.
Yes,
that
Rusty
sucks.
Venture. That should answer your question.
Where's this objective? Show me.
Named it for the instrument, he says. That could be any instrument. A hooter? Oh, melodica. Well, 4 guys playing melodicas. Sounds amazing. What the hell was that?
Look out, everybody! I don't have a horn.
Make him spit at him. Like at Disney World outside the Aladdin ride.
What do you think, Mickey Parez? Can I make him spit?
Punch in the back of the head like Yoshi.
Watch out, they spit.
Did you finish Mario Odyssey yet?
Hell no. Haven't had a chance to play that fucking forever.
What happens if you run through that thing? Will it tear down?
Uh,
Oh, he says they're from Conshohocken, and we're big in the 80s. I love Conshohocken.
I'm gonna ride my camel up in here. I'm gonna park the camel inside.
A happy birthday to Maddie.
Yeah.
Bonk.
And Maddie Salmon's daughter turned 5 today. Happy birthday! Halloween
Maddie.
birthday.
Maddie's daughter. Mattie's
Maddie's daughter,
Maddie.
Maddie.
Maddie. Happy birthday, Maddie.
Madison C. Allen.
Not Matty.
Hell, that's awesome.
Maddie,
I mean,
Maddie.
don't play the stream for her, but yeah, tell her we said.
No, play the stream for her. She's got to learn history sometime or another. That's right. When Garfield freed the slaves from the Pharaoh.
Let my people go. Oh, I don't know he's Native American.
Oh man.
Oh, let my people go. Still Native American. Why do I keep doing it?
Blah.
Yeah, so it was says Maddie J says happy birthday to Maddie from Maddie. That's awesome. Congrats, Maddie Salmon. I didn't even know you had a kid.
I didn't either.
That's awesome. Just 5. Imagine having a 5-year-old kid. I mean, you should by now, Chris, because you're 42.
No.
You should have had a kid 5 years ago.
And do I skip
For some reason, aren't swimming so fast anymore.
There ain't nothing wrong with my pollywogs. Believe you me.
Did you freeze some?
You
yet?
want to trick or treat on that door? I'll show you what's up. And also, if you can see, but right behind us, let me see if I can show it to you. There's location-based objectives, like just little things I could find. I could do a papyrus puzzle. I have no idea where it is, so I'm not going to seek it out. And the only thing I don't like, the Animus button, because there's so many buttons now, you have to hold down the up button to bounce out your eagle vision. Otherwise, you'll end up calling your bird.
Rusty Venture, my parents are of a similar age. I have young parents as well.
They be. I didn't.
Butcher Duck says, Chris, why do you dress as the orange high C from McDonald's?
What? That's not what I'm supposed to be. I'm Fanta Cat.
Or is it?
You should freeze some of your sperm, though, Chris.
Coast Little says, I looked a little too quickly, Chris, and thought his costume was
Me too,
Super
actually.
Saiyan Alpha
How
Chicken.
about a Patreon incentive?
To get your sperm frozen?
Yeah.
Make sure
Here's
Chris
your
doesn't...
sperm.
Which attract many visitors with more gold than sense.
Walk
Some of the-
faster.
Kids with old parents, you know, like they get sick a lot more and
Yeah.
they don't run as fast as the
Look
other
at
kids.
that
It
protein.
happens.
Sometimes uneasy.
Are we done here? Yes. 40s is too old to have to deal with kids. It's a young person's game, says Smikey.
It's true.
Ah, you're biased. I know why you're saying
I'm
that.
27 and I'm past it. No, I'm 28 now.
Will
Jesus.
suck. I'll be like, if I start right now, I'll be 40 with a 3-year-old. 2-year-old.
Our producer says I don't have any kids.
There,
that I'm
let me
aware
have that
of."
kid. He looks pretty well formed. He knows what's up.
Yeah, you just need a sitcom to happen to you. Like someone show up at your door, like, "Here's your son,
Oh, use
and
your
he's 8
hidden
years
blade."
old, and he's sassy."
He's dressed like Garfield.
Hello, Uncle.
Your son's a Heathcliff fan.
Why didn't you dress as sexy Garfield this night? You made a fire. Fuck you. I am dressed as sexy Garfield.
Smokey says your sperm in your mid to late 30s is far worse than
Yeah,
the
thinking
sperm
of
in
a
your
lady's
20s or
eggs.
teens. I don't know. I've been thinking about it lately. I'm almost 30. I think I do need to go and start paying the sperm rent at a bank and keep some of it there, or just in my own freezer.
Rar.
And my girlfriend's 30, and she's no spring chicken, so we got to get some of those out of her.
What was the... Wow, it was the SNL sketch where John Goodman was a sperm doctor and he finds out he sired 70-something children. That was
I
based on a
remember
real
that
news story.
Yeah.
What do you want?
And then turned into a
Okay, so I gotta call my bird.
um.
Oh.
What's that guy? Who's the Wedding Crashers guy who's not Owen?
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn. He made that movie
Yeah.
about the same thing.
Oh.
And Barney Gumble, didn't they do
Barney.
a joke with him?
Yes, a bunch of people walking in a sperm bank with burping babies.
Teacher Diva says, "Oh shit, I have to pay my sperm bank. $150 a year, well spent. That is less than I expected. That's nothing. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it today. Let's go to the sperm bank. Let's all go together."
Apparently, I think I did it already.
Did you?
Well, just not at the bank.
Oh, I mean you've jacked it when it's cold out. Is
Yeah,
that
I
what
jacked it
you're
in the
saying?
freezer.
Awkward Loser says, "Chris, you cosplay every day as sexy everything.
Oh, what do you
Sexy
want
Chris
from me?
Antista."
What? Who do you want me to find? I don't know if I can find anybody as this goddamn bird. Oh.
10 cc's? I don't know how much jizz that is. How many loads is that? Is there more than one?
I mean, it depends. If you're Peter North, it's probably
I
like
don't know.
one.
CC's is all you can eat.
I don't know. I've been told.
Oh, I don't
By
want to know.
several
Don't
people.
finish that sentence, please. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to know anything about that.
Yeah.
I got big loads, Dave.
Locating mad targets.
I wanted to wait till you were drinking.
Wiki Pars is still here. Tell me what I should do.
Whoa, Kakadona Tomorrow says I can't watch Owen Wilson in comedy since
You gotta
his
find all
suicide
these people, I
attempts.
guess.
Yeah.
That was sad. That messed me up when he attempted suicide. Especially because I was like a very depressed teenager, and I was like, man, if the guy from Cars can't, can't. And then when Robin Williams did it, and I was like older, and I still had bouts of depression, I was like, oh my god, if he can't figure it out. Wikipress says you're looking for the hiding
Hiding
kids. That's the best FAQ to have, is just to have him in your channel all the time. This is like the third time this month that he's coming to the chat to tell Chris how to play video games.
It's just this one. I can't hear anything.
Wikipress
I made
says,
a sacrifice.
Awkward Loser, we do talk about the David S. Pumpkins SNL special.
yes.
Which I liked.
Still haven't
I
seen
thought it was just dumb enough.
Yeah, I thought it was cute. My girlfriend just loves
Have I found everybody yet?
the little girl's costume.
Yeah.
She's dressed as Abraham Lincoln and
Oh,
a
the
taco.
taco, yeah.
She like woke me up last night laughing at it because she had woken up and thought about it.
Yeah.
Has everybody found who the fuck?
Focus the yellow circle till it closes and you find the target.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, wait till.
Just want to see if we're done here.
How does he tell the assassin stuff? Is he seeing through his eyes?
Yes, they are friends. You found me. Your turn to hide. Yeah, you want to see me hide, lady?
Does he have finger knives?
Not yet.
You'll get him.
I don't know. I think it'd be a kind of a neat way to differentiate the game if he didn't. What the hell is someone beneath the surface of the earth? Oh, hello.
Ghost
Come
says
on,
they have
kid.
a bird person connection.
What in the name
This
of the
kid
gods
just in a
and goddesses?
shitty well.
Just put it
No, wait,
down
I'm stuck
here.
down here. Help me.
Evocative of Schindler's List. I don't want to say why.
Keto Onamaru says, if Ricky Pars is in your chat, how's he going to text you guys about the VJ Top 5 in the middle of a stream?
See,
Still have
Michael?
we're streaming another game after
The
this,
hyena
so-
just escaped.
Hyena just got out.
Kids,
Good
kids,
God.
get away! This is a level 7 hyena. It's not fucking around.
Is that the hyena's level? He's got 7 shield.
And loot.
Vicky Parra says, go back into the well and knock down the wall.
What?
Apparently you can do that.
There's some stuff in there.
Revealing
I
secrets.
thought that was just part of the.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't know the game was
Oh, yeah,
gonna.
look at that.
Yeah,
It's a hole.
almost anything like this is a wall you can knock down now. Oh man.
That door icon looks like the
Go
Taco
straight
Bell
home to your
logo.
mother.
Whoa, what
She'll
the
be
hell?
worried.
Am I freeing this kid?
Raymond says, I finally found you guys on Twitch. Is this your first time watching the Twitch?
Uh-huh.
Welcome.
It was really hard. I apologize if it was difficult. We only link to it in every article and mention it on every show.
Awkward Loser
Yeah.
says, did they ever get around to explain why you kill Kristen Bell and what happened between 3 and Black Flag? Like, Juno comes to life to destroy the world at the end of 3, and by Black Flag, there's no mention of it.
Well, I think Kristen Bell's character costs too much.
Yeah, I think she's, well, I mean, now she's doing a TV show and, like, credit card commercials and stuff, so maybe they can get her
And
back.
you see that fucking picture of her on Instagram today?
No.
Goddamn adorable.
Well, she's
Oh
always-
yeah, her daughter made her dress as the one that she is.
As Elsa.
Yeah.
Aw.
And it's in the, she used forking in the post. But,
By the way, are you caught up on that show yet? Have you watched season 2 yet?
No.
Oh my god, it's so good.
it's still kind of a bummer, though, that
Asina,
the
you must come
changed
down
itself.
from here.
Am I supposed to, like, help him get down? Let me
Throw him. Pick him up and carry him down. You're like a Superman who can climb walls.
This is not the objective I thought I'd be doing in Assassin's Creed.
Whoa! Ariman says, I'm Egyptian. I just missed most of the streams because of the time zone.
Oh.
A good one to make it for, dude.
That's the last of it.
We should do the Egypt Mario of Mario 3 next.
I'm gonna
The
need to
Egypt
see,
level of Mario 3.
I'm gonna need to see him walk first.
I imagine that any game that's set in Egypt, you're not like, oh yeah, there's my neighborhood, like we are with Watch Dogs. Like,
James Oaks Ox says, why is Chris dressed up as Chester Cheeto?
I'm not Chester. I'm Garfield.
we still should stream those. We should stream those sometime.
I punch this guy.
Chester Cheetah, Too Cool to Fool, and then there's another. There's actually another one, but I forget what it's called.
Did you know that Bubsy was originally going to be a Chester Cheetah game?
I did not know
I
that.
just learned that. I don't know if they had a deal or if they were just planning to pitch it, but they were going to make a Chester Cheetah
That
game.
Chester Cheetah game was like, if not the first game I ever rented for my SNES, like in the first 5. Like I just remember like renting it and then wondering why I rented it after I rented it. Like, what? I don't like Cheetos that much. I mean, I do, but it's like I'm not.
One of the
None of that
theme
boring.
parks near me as a kid, I think it was Dorney Park, had a Chester Cheetah area. So there was like a Chester Cheetah ball pit and like rides and you could meet him.
He's so dorny. He's so dorny.
19 Minute Fire says, Chris, I love your costume as Jacksonville Jaguars mascot Jackson DeVille.
Oh, he's like, what color is a
Why
jaguar?
would they call the mascot Jackson DeVille?
Guys, he's dressed like Top Cat. Would you get it right, please? I know he doesn't have the hat or the vest.
I'm an assassin. Get out of my way. You two, move, please. Excuse me, assassin coming through. Hello. Here we
Hot
go.
soup.
Got assassinating to do. Pardon. Here's myself. Let's see if I don't die. And here we are. Oh, hello.
Maddie C. Allen says, I'm afraid that Grim may legit punch Chris on sight because he hates Garfield, and also because you guys hate each other.
We do hate each other.
Everyone knows. Rusty Adventure says you're Heathcliff.
that shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. TG Diva said Top Cat earlier. I missed that. I'm sorry.
Top Cat.
Top Cat rules.
I'm not Brazilian. We don't care about Top Cat over here.
They love it.
Everyone knows you're the rare yellow variant of Snagglepuss.
Yeah. I love
hello?
lasagna even. Exit.
I've got jaundice even.
That's Snagglepussy. That's not Top Cat.
He just said Snagglepuss.
Oh.
I
Moved on.
transferred the joke to Snagglepuss.
Fuck, I didn't even see what
What is Top Cat's voice? Think about it.
Shit, I can't remember. It's definitely a rip-off of an established character.
Yeah, he's like famous. I mean, they all were.
Like a Phil
Mailman.
Silvers.
Chief Wiggum.
Chris looks more like Phil Silvers this time. Let's go here. That's insulting. He's like a chubby Steve Allen.
Easy peasy says, sing your signature tune, meow.
Meow 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 meow.
Oh, so was it Sergeant
meow,
Bilko?
Meow 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 meow.
Whoever it is, they say it, and then Top Cat, Sergeant Bilko,
I can help.
and he says Chief Wiggum.
Don't fear them.
That blew my mind as a kid when he
And
calls out Chief
skip.
Wiggum being a ripoff of
Meh.
yeah, what's that actor's name?
Edward G.
Is it
Robinson.
Edward G. Robinson.
Oh, what do you want?
Kakino Nomura says Chris is clearly dressed as Morgana from Persona 5. Go the fuck to sleep.
You're so cool, Panther.
Demonetized.
Uh,
I have not opened my plushie of him from my special edition yet.
nearby.
unavailable. So on to the next quest then.
TG Diva said, OMG, I've just been going through Cool World characters hoping to get yet another cartoon cat to
fuck?
accuse Chris of dressing as.
Oh.
I mean, he's clearly MC Scat Cat, if he's anyone.
A midnight Pluto.
He's gone.
What is that?
I don't know. Just my fucking girlfriend one time I was messing around with She's like, "Oh, what's that yellow dog?" I'm like, "Yellow dog?
Yellow
That's
dog?
what you call Pluto?" Like I'm fucking offended. And she now does it just to bother me.
I bought that Tsum Tsum for my ex-girlfriend.
You think we'll meet Yellow Dog at Disneyland? Stop calling him Yellow Dog.
I met him.
He's the most memorable, one of the most memorably named characters that the Fab Five.
Yeah, why is he named Pluto?
I think
Something
because
wrong, don't he?
I think literally because the planet had just been discovered.
Wow.
Oh, really?
I thought I remember my dad telling me that when I was a little kid. When I discovered there was a planet called Pluto, my mind was blown.
Well, I remember when Pluto got downgraded from being a planet. That's everyone would reference him and post pictures of him to say like, "Please keep Pluto a planet." And apparently, at whatever the biggest science conference is that year, everyone brought plush Plutos with them to show like, "No, Pluto's a freaking planet."
Because Disney made this merchandise.
19 Minute Friday says, "People, he's clearly Mario in a cat suit from Super Mario 3."
No, I'm not an.
It's almost the right color.
I guess it is.
And Rusty Venture says, "Is he 1.5 of Cat Dog, or if Fat Tony was Hobbs?"
How has Cat Dog not replaced the two dudes in a horse suit yet?
Holy shit.
With the nostalgia being as rampant as it is.
Go on assassinate.
Zelda Windbreaker says you're a yellow Yoshi.
Assassinate now.
Does Yellow Yoshi have a power?
That's the power of the PS4 Prizzle Snow.
Everyone knows that you're Eric Roberts' character in A Talking Cat.
A talking cat?
Oh.
Easy Peasy says, isn't Pluto the Roman god version of Hades? Is Hades? I forget. I never remember those names.
Ooh, people to fight.
I know the difference between Hercules and Heracles. That's it.
Hercules.
Kakino Amaro says, that's why Goofy can talk and Pluto can't. Pluto got downgraded.
Hercules is the one member of the Clumps not played by Eddie Murphy, if I'm not mistaken.
Whenever people ask... Hercules. Whenever people ask how come Pluto can't talk but Goofy can, it is the exact same thing of saying, if evolution's real, why are there monkeys?
What?
Goofy's a more evolved dog.
I think Pluto's mentally challenged, and Mickey adopted him for that sweet foster care money. You ever seen Mickey have a job? No. He takes
He's
care
been
of a mentally
fireman,
deficient
a
dog.
and a clock cleaner and...
That's true. He's done a lot of shit.
Fear are vigilant.
All right.
And a scary Frankenstein.
So
that was a
Found
job.
somebody already.
It's weird because your ability slowly... I did unlock the ability here to attack in the air,
Cool.
but I can't imagine it works
Nice.
for two people. So...
Kill one of them and then fight the other guy.
And I'm also a little under-leveled, so there's a high probability of deathage here.
Rusty Venture says, have you seen the drawn together joke about Goofy and Pluto? It, like everything else on that show, is super fucked up. I think it's basically what you just said.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
I think so.
I'm sorry. I do think like the drawn together.
They probably
writers.
used a different word than you used, though.
So maybe I can get down here and sneak past them.
Ghost Little says Pluto is the Roman version of James Woods.
Oh, whoops.
He
Oh,
retired.
no.
You're about to be number 1 with a bullet.
Didn't see that guy there. Let's see if I can take him down first.
New Salad says, my favorite theory is that Pluto can speak, but chooses not to as part of an extreme 24/7 BDSM roleplay.
Shit, he's too strong.
James Oak, no, Drawn Together does not hold up, but it is a good-looking show. We talked about that on this week's 30 2010, I think, or is it next week's?
On together? Yeah, it's one of the... It's either this week or
There's
next,
that
I don't know.
parry.
It
I
comes up.
unlocked my parry and just
Reminds me,
pulled
I'm
it
gonna
off
start
successfully.
2010 art tonight.
TG Diva says, why is Chris dressed by Tom O'Malley from the Aristocats?
Guys, that's a flawless kill. You just saw it.
Cool.
Friggin' Siri.
Get a computer.
What? Wait, I have to open up my laptop and tell it to
Yeah,
remind
yeah.
me something?
Tibbity tabbity tibbity.
When I got Siri
subtle.
right here?
Bragging about your new iPhone X.
This isn't new. No, don't tell the audience that I have an iPhone X. This is
Using
an
your Patreon
iPhone
money.
6S.
Oh,
I am
balls.
several iPhone generations behind. It's got a
if I
crack
can-
on it.
Maybe pull. Yes! Oh, that was not worth it. That guy's a bow.
Bush Duck says Donald Duck is the real star of Disney. That is absolutely true. He is the best cartoon character
Oh,
ever.
you trying to get high?
You guys want to get
Okay.
high? Whoa, you just
I did.
morphed right through that
Let's
guy.
see if I can just knock him off the ledge. Yeah, a little extra pain there.
Whoa, it looked like he cracked his
Okay, I'll
face
try
on that.
again.
I go
Rusty
hide in the
Venture
bush.
Rusty Venture says, I unfortunately know a lot about Drawn Together. So do I. I've seen the movie.
You want some too? Hey, there you go. Some for you, some for you, some for you.
I
Oh,
don't have an
crap,
iPhone
crap,
X,
crap.
everyone. Can you kick that ladder down?
Oh, shit.
Don't forget all of your For Honor strategy.
And again, another
Ew, he's
Ubisoft
bleeding.
game.
That is gross.
Shit, I really messed that up.
Awkwardly just
Oh,
says,
no. Okay, that's not the best way to do that.
Did he just kill you in one hit?
A couple hits. He was he out-leveled me pretty significantly. If this was like Destiny, I should be nowhere near this guy.
Yes, Disco Hero says, did you ever see that new Mickey short where Mickey enters a completely nude Goofy into a dog show
Wait,
competition?
it's new?
What?
That seems like something out of the 30s.
No,
No,
the
those
new
new
shorts
shorts
are real good.
They're not. I wrote an article about them recently. If you check it out on lagetimepodcast.com, those shorts are great.
So are you a soldier or not?
Teacher Diva says, I remember enjoying Drawn Together, but I have no clue what I was thinking. You were thinking, I'm a teenager, and that's fine. It's okay to... See, there's a hay bale.
Hey!
It is totally
Hello.
okay to like dumb, embarrassing stuff and then learn better, even when you're older. Like, it's... I see a lot of people on the internet now, like, I can't believe I like South Park. It's like, you were young. It's fine to like weird, dumb things and then grow. I mean, we all still watch South Park,
Yeah.
but that's just the one that's going around right now. I think a lot of teens are going to grow up and be like, wow, I was really into Rick and Morty, and I wish I wasn't so into it. It's like, that's fine,
Oh
dude.
no, I think more than anything, one of the creators is going to do something horribly embarrassing, and you'll be ashamed you liked Rick and Morty. Just see it happen. Oh, where's my takedown?
Either of those guys could do something crazy.
Oh, I got him.
embarrassing.
Okay, good. Nope, nope.
Rusty Venture says, can you say personal responsibility? And he also says, Jesus still loves you. That's true.
There's
Jesus loves
that
everyone,
Perry.
just like Superman.
Perry.
TG Diva says, I still watch
Steve
South
Perry.
Park, despite numerous transphobic episodes. Were they transphobic or were they just like misinformed? I forget. I haven't watched those in a long
A
time.
little
weren't
from column
very
A, a
close.
little from
Oh
column
my
B.
god,
Yeah.
oh my god, that guy can kill me in like 2 hits.
Damn.
It will always be Dan Harmon's this one. I don't know. They're both irresponsible drunks. Could be either one.
TG Diva also
Maybe.
says probably both. Yeah, that's probably true. They're probably like misinformed and also a little too hateful. But also from being young guys. Like, I mean, they still make... I'm sure a lot of the episodes they're making now when they're 40 will be embarrassing later. But, like, a lot of those episodes they made when they were, like, 24. So,
Yeah, they don't know shit about fuck.
yeah. Like, if any of us had a TV show and we were in our mid-20s, it would
dude, if
be...
I had Twitter in my mid-20s, I'm so glad I didn't. Like, you would hate me.
Rusty Venture says, Snazzy One says, why don't you have a ridiculous fro? I did think, I wonder if I can get a curly wig today, but I couldn't find one. And Rusty Venture says, they've really grown, to be honest, and they changed their minds. I think that's true. I think they have changed their minds on some things. I think they've talked about the global warming stuff
Have
for
they?
the last couple of years. I think so. Didn't they talk about it in an interview or something a couple
Shit if
years
I
ago?
know, so- what would I- No, that was bad.
So Mikey wants to start selling T-shirts again. He's gonna be real happy real soon.
Almost there. It's just a matter of taxes, and you will not believe the holdup when I tell you what it is. It'll blow your fucking mind.
Wait and see if the Duckman people shut us down. So we'll see if that happens.
You never would have expected it. Oh fuck! He's found the bodies. Let
Easy
me see
Peasy
if
says
I
the
can-
new South Park game is transphobic. Is it?
Oh, there's the whole thing with the,
I think
you're a
there's-
cisgendered man.
I think there's a.
We don't like
Isn't
you.
there a difference between it's acknowledging a
Yeah.
joke? Like, I think they still. I don't cotton to that, but like that everybody's. You can make a joke out of everybody. I'm saying sometimes there's bad times to do that. And you may not want to, and I think now's a pretty bad time to make any kind of trans joke if you're a
Yeah.
cisgendered white dude. And they don't think that. They
Just
disagree.
any joke. Just don't make any jokes.
I don't like
about it
those
because
jokes.
like whatever you're gonna make, even if it's like a joke in favor of whoever, like it's gonna look bad soon.
It'll have to be scrutinized, and therefore it's not funny.
Yeah.
Maybe just avoid it altogether.
And if you're a professional comedian and you're like, we need to make this joke, it's like if you're a good comedian, you can make another joke.
Yeah.
So just don't make those jokes.
You're supposed to try and make the best joke.
TG Diva also mentioned, I don't know exactly what it is because it's off the chat screen now, but
This all might be foolish.
that if they were older when they made those, people would say, well, they're older and set in their ways. You're right. That is worse. Like that's not acceptable. Just like our president, who people are like, he's just learning. Like he's 70, dude.
He's
Like
70.
you should know.
Oh boy, what do I do here? What would you do here? So what I might be able to do. Let's see if this will.
Oh
I
shit.
can shoot an arrow, distract them.
Colin Myers says, what candy y'all be
Their attention.
handing out?
Did you get
Most of
candy?
us don't
No.
hand out candy because we live in apartments.
Yeah, dude. There's no kids in this neighborhood.
But I'm going to my girlfriend's place
Boop,
after
boop,
after these streams, and she got like one of those bags with like Mars and Crunch bars that are
There's
smaller,
Mars
but
bars still exist. I was
not
gonna go-
Mars, like
I was
Milky
gonna say.
Way. Sorry,
They do.
I'm sure they
exist.
do.
Maybe not here, but in places. At home, I could get one.
I know I went to some place in Vegas, and like every candy you thought was retired, there was a store that was devoted to selling just that as
Yeah.
if it was still made. Hey, come over here. Come over here.
Zelda Windbreaker says, I appreciate Michael's commitment to offering Chris help with the game while we all misidentify his naked Homer costume.
What the hell? This
oh,
cost $200.
Michael says, try hiding near those guys and
Immediately
tapping
says
down
that.
to whistle, and you'll lure him close for a takedown. Press down.
Oh. But I also copied
Why is
it
this
from
hay bale
somebody else.
whistling at me?
TG
This hay bale's
Ooh,
whistling.
this Hamel wants to fuck me. TG Diva says, "Lil,
Hello.
Chris names another thing he thinks doesn't exist and will be subject to numerous messages about how it's still there. That is a
damn it.
recurring laser time theme.
What?
That you say something doesn't exist and people message you and
It's
say that it
not.
does.
It's not that. I was curious if Mars still exists because they merged, and I think that was just a
It
chocolate
still
bar,
says
wasn't it?
it still says a Mars company on M&Ms, I think.
Yeah, but
Doesn't one of the M's in M&Ms stand for
No.
Mars? No, it
but
doesn't.
no, it's all the product of one big merger, just like everything else you interact with.
All right, so James Oak modifies the question and says, "What's y'all's favorite candy?" Take 5. Take 5 is the best candy bar.
Well,
It's got
let's see if
salty. It's got caramel. it's got
This can
chocolate.
happen. I don't
Oh,
think so.
I did discover a Chris correction while editing bonus time today,
What's
where I said that there was a Harambe situation at the San Francisco Zoo. You said there wasn't, but there actually was 2 years in a
Oh.
row. So
Well,
this
it was a tiger, right?
Yeah, the tiger. The first year,
I remember that.
everyone got out okay.
Mm-hmm.
The second year, the tiger killed somebody, and then they had
God.
to kill the tiger.
Oh, because it was the big broy asshole who like jumped in. or
yeah, it
something
was like
that.
it was like
Oh,
a
yeah.
17-year-old, and it's like, oh, I think I know probably why this happened because he's probably being a dick.
Yeah, he was a fucking asshole.
James Oak, I am also a big Three Musketeers fan. TG Diva says Charleston shoes. I don't think I've ever had one of those.
I dispensed that mad knowledge about where the Three Musketeers came from on Talking Simpsons, but I'll tell you guys now. That shit was a Neapolitan ice cream, and nobody liked vanilla and strawberry. So it just became chocolate nougat. Never wondered why it was called Three Musketeers? No one's shocked by that fact? Everybody's silent? Like I just fucking
I was just thinking it
There
was.
was the Clay dudes.
Came
in
out
I
there.
in
think
front of my parents?
Three Musketeers had product placement in Stranger Things,
uh,
but it's not as bad as that KFC.
They
thing.
had
that
the-
KFC was so bad.
What, I haven't
There's a
watched it yet.
KFC product placement that is the fucking
I
worst.
got it to it.
You brought KFC here today, so
I didn't.
It might have
I,
worked.
Starving.
I brought a KFC bag
Yeah, son.
that had this shirt in it. 'Cause
Go away, rats.
I had KFC last
But then
week.
you've had KFC recently.
Yeah.
Long enough to have the bag. Three Musketeers had the dopest candy commercials. Remember the claymation dudes?
Not really.
Yes.
That was awesome. It was like in the late 90s, early 2000s.
I'm
I
still
think.
bummed out that like when I did that, said all that shit about candy. I guess it was more trying to notice what still got advertised at all, and you don't see anything for Three Musketeers.
Well, it's not car insurance. So
I see the same Milky Way ad every single Sunday in Adult Swim.
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch.
Regerts. Sorry, I was eating a Milky Way. You have to make more than one of those. You can't just be Geico overnight and like launch one joke.
I like the Skittles is totally committed
has,
to
like-
that weird stuff.
Doesn't
Yeah.
Gecko have
Doing
like
it.
8 jokes? The
Yes,
Caveman.
they have like
the-
4
yeah.
spokesmen.
They brought the Caveman back pretty recently, like 2 years ago. Not Nick Kroll though. I mean, he was he was on the TV show, not the commercials. But
I don't know where it went. Oh, got to bring this book to this old man. We're about to have to stop. 'Cause
Oh yeah, we got probably
the time we
10
set
minutes
Steven
before-
Universe for. Oh my God.
Whoa.
yeah, everyone check us out on YouTube
shit.
in a few minutes.
There's a shrine in here. I know. This is
Must not get lost.
Possibly
Yeah.
says Geico also got that expensive
What
He-Man
the
license.
fuck?
That's right, they made a new He-Man commercial.
Can I survive this?
So there's HD He-Man on TV right now.
Dang.
Wikipara says, remember you can fast travel.
Like how?
Can you fast travel out of a sandstorm?
Oh, I think I'm.
That
Oh,
song
someone's
just had an
shooting at me.
anniversary, but I think it was a mid-decade anniversary, so it wasn't
Oh,
the 30
fuck!
2010.
Someone's actually shooting at me.
I think it was 15 years.
Headshot on them. You're gonna die on your camel or horse. Is that not the killing blow?
Michael says, go to the map and pick an icon that has a little green arrow.
Little green.
Awkward Loser says 100 to 1 that Chris doesn't end the stream mid-sentence for the first time ever.
It's not that funny.
I think it's funny. Ghost Little says those Geico He-Man ads are the best that shit has ever looked. Yeah, I saw it.
you
I
go.
went into a burger place with my girlfriend and we saw it on TV and we're like, "What the hell is this? Is there a new He-Man show?" And it was a freaking commercial for Geico. Got a delicious veggie.
I made it
burger.
out of the sandstorm. Garfield singing Sandstorm while playing Assassin's Creed. I am every demo. Still's having trouble seeing.
My eyes.
Oh, it sucks, dude. It sucks.
Booster Duck says, Chris,
You
give me
just knocked
time to
somebody
take a
down,
bathroom
Cameron.
break for the Crystal Gem Save the Galaxy.
No!
You'll have time. We have to set up my PS4.
I mean, we're talking like 5 minutes. here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad.
Wait,
See, I really feel like I'm almost faster without the fucking camel.
Michael, can I get an app when I play Ubisoft games? Is you sending me direct messages telling me how to play them, so I'm not looking at an FAQ?
I can't even hear the game.
And
What up, lady?
That lady's just chilling. Oh, never mind. She's dying.
Sobbing.
Father left us.
His good life is over.
Smikey says, I actually like the early 2000s He-Man reboots, so you're the one.
That show was kind of boring, but it was interesting.
I bought the action figures on a massive liquidation.
Those
and
figures
they
were
suck.
good. You thought they suck?
They
I liked them.
like, I don't know. The only real magic to He-Man is the action figures. The cartoon is balls. The new cartoon might have been an improvement,
It
but
was.
like,
They were trying to make it a real show, and that was interesting. You know, it wasn't the best of
Are
those
you okay,
reboots. It wasn't
buddy?
as good as Voltron.
well, dude, we have to get the hell out of the
Yeah.
stream and do
Yeah.
Steven Universe. So be sure to check us out
Look, he's rapping.
over on our YouTube channel,
He's dabbing!
youtube.com/lasertime.
Everyone look, he's dabbing!
He's dabbing. He's doing it. I can't dab as Garfield. That'd be against the rules.
Snazzy
But,
one, that's what I was thinking of. Thundercats reboot was way
hit
better.
us up over there. We're going to be streaming over there. We love you guys.
Bye,
Goodbye.
guys.